I really need a synopsis.
On Alan Wake. I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
That's a trap!
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you lie.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Right. Well, we need to focus.
There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Wait, are we back on the yeah. Oh, what the hell? Oh, of course. Oh, God, yeah.
Good evening, Alan.
Oh.
Are you feeling better now?
Not
Feeling
really.
calm?
No.
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're
talk to my ass.
confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air.
Why don't I
Yes,
pull down my
it will do
pants
you
and
good.
shit on your shoes? How about that? No.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip. Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
It's an Xbox 360. What a bunch of shit. Why are they allowed? Is this like a map plan for the game? I bet it is. Oh my god, are they saying... Is that condoms? Oh my god, what are patients doing having sex? Are they saying the makers of Alan Wake?
I encourage
Are insane.
creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
Yes. Of course you do.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
I don't think we can. I don't think we can. Anderson? Dickie Anders? No. Nobody's gonna get that.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned.
No!
And you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling
Whoa,
that
whoa, whoa,
everything
who is that?
revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I
But
wasn't
they
ready for
are.
another shot. so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind?
No!
You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Oh, can it though? The sun is bright. Can't explain that. Got you there. Fucked up. Got nothing on me. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated in the memory of a dear friend and poet. Ah. You gonna push me off this cliff, Doctor? Are you? And so be it.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
Totally looks like there's a tree underwater. There's a tree right there.
It seems there's a storm coming.
It's underwater,
Funny,
man.
I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter.
See?
This way. Follow me.
Weather just changed. Can't explain that.
And what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying?
Yes.
Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy.
Sniff your
Part of
butthole.
the illness.
I let him talk.
After all, I'm
Hartman
the one
obviously
trying to
loved his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the world
His
you've
words echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug
do
my
it
nails
by
into the
myself,
palms of my
Alan.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Again. Now!
Come along. Let's go inside.
Storms are brewing, Doctor. Bad things are going to happen. Just you wait. Let's
Here's
see.
the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful
It's not.
stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Is he like trying to pretend to be a sofa? I mean, what's going on?
Scary.
Boo! Ah! Shit.
Emerson,
Scary.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
Ah!
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow strike.
games.
Oh God, no.
Trash, of course, but it does involve
Get him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Well. Oh, the local poon. How's it going? Abort. Oh, bouncer.
Come,
What's
Alan,
that?
this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
We're here to give the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and/or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by their creative process. Be patient. Typically, our patients have a long-term creative problems and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy, TM, and its system method, the flow, TM, works best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to shut the fuck up. Oh god, he's got a hammer.
Is killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers.
It's the Hells
Odin
Angels.
And Tor. They had a... How should I put this? A heavy metal band
Wait,
in the
I saw them.
70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard.
Weren't they at
They even
the...
adopted new first names
the
to
diner?
complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
I like all the... Oh,
I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
no, because if I'm going to go and write, I'm going to have another psychotic breakdown and I'm going to be transported into my own mind.
Head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement.
Slow down,
Sonny.
Grandpa.
Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
The
My head was splitting
manuscript.
up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom!
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Ah, we got a Shakespearean in the house.
Yeah, no. Sorry,
we have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our
Oh.
own formula, local ingredients, medicine, clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Great.
Just noticed leather patches on the elbows.
Yeah.
That's not very rock and roll.
You like it?
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too. the
Okay,
damn
bye-bye.
witch.
That TV looks like... There's a manuscript page over there. Or is there? Now, for an insane asylum, well, it's not really as bad as
Dream and you can't wake up.
that.
You can't
But,
hurt a
you know,
nightmare because
it's
all
nice.
dreams are only
The storm's
imagination.
bound to make you know who
Oh,
jumping.
go
You know
again.
they get.
The doors were locked.
got me looking after
Hartman and the
Wake
nurses
here,
would
but
have
holler if
keys,
they get too
but there was
rowdy.
no way to get my
I'll do
hands
that,
on them.
Burge.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by
Why don't
those
you
stairs,
suck
Wake.
my nuts? I'll write that in. How about that? Oh my.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Okay.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Oh boy. Oh boy. We're just psychotic breakdown. It's going to happen. His room's still locked. Fine. You know what? Fine. I'll play ball.